Some days the world feels like it's running on a strange script. People who cheat seem to land the promotions. Those who give their all end up burned out. News stories chronicle lives derailed by forces no one could predict. And if you've ever thought, this makes no sense, where's the justice? You're not alone. Take Maria, a midwife in Madrid during the first chaotic months of the pandemic. She moved into a tiny rented flat to avoid bringing the virus home to her elderly parents. Her days blurred into 15-hour shifts, delivering babies while wearing the same mask for days, improvising with rain ponchos when gowns ran out, skipping meals because the staff room became an isolation ward. Outside, people sang from balconies. Inside, she held the hands of colleagues collapsing from exhaustion. She had followed every protocol, made every sacrifice. Still, the danger and loss found her. Sometimes misfortune is just random. Thomas Nagel, a philosopher, calls this moral luck, the accidents of where you are, who you meet, or the timing of events. Maria might have been in a different hospital, in a different city, with enough PPE, and her story would be entirely different. The dice roll matters more than we'd like to admit. But not all bad things are accidents. Look at Jamal, a grocery driver in California's gig economy. When voters passed Proposition 22, rideshare and delivery companies locked workers into contractor status, no guaranteed wage, no health care, no safety net. He delivers meals to wealthy neighborhoods, but if his car breaks down, he's on his own. That's not chance, it's law. And as Martha Nussbaum would point out, it's about capabilities. Laws that quietly strip away the basics people need to build stable, dignified lives. Injustice can also be baked into the architecture of our institutions. In Germany, an investigative report revealed high-profile academics accused of harassment who never faced consequences kept in place by prestige and loyalty networks. The victims, often younger researchers, saw careers evaporate. For them, harm wasn't about bad luck, but about the walls they had to fight against just to be heard. The problem is, we like neat stories. Good guys win, bad guys fall. But reality is messier. Rawls, in A Theory of Justice, argued that a fair society should protect the least advantaged. When refugees are deported to danger, or when black defendants are wrongfully convicted, as in the case of Anthony Ray Hinton who lost 30 years to a false death row sentence, justice hasn't failed by accident. It's been designed to fail for some. So why do bad things happen to good people? Sometimes it's randomness, a cruel spin of the wheel. Sometimes it's systemic, laws and institutional blind spots that let harm flow in predictable directions. And sometimes it's structural, the deep, hidden scaffolding of inequality that shapes who gets a second chance and who doesn't. If we keep asking the question, not out of despair but out of clear-eyed curiosity, we might start spotting the patterns. And patterns can be changed. Justice isn't automatic, but neither is injustice inevitable.